Did that work? All right. I think it's working.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, guys. Well, it is Tuesday, January 31st. We are officially ending the first month of 2017, which is kind of insane that we're like rolling into February. I don't know about you guys. I'm like totally ready for spring right now. I mean, I could use just one really good snow day, but anyways, it is January 31st. We have PassionFIT Dynasty and Firefly Nation here tonight. But what I'm way more excited for is the fact that we have our guest speaker, Rachel Kalil, on the call tonight. I've had the pleasure of getting to know Rachel actually over the last year. I credit her with hooking me up with my success partner, Nicole, or kind of helping me feng shui my way but I've been kind of working with and mentoring myself with Rachel for about a year now. For those of you that don't know who Rachel is, so Rachel is technically, I guess, like 2 coaches up from me. She's my coach's coach now. Rachel is, you're a 4-star qualifying diamond right now? Yeah. But she's got a lot more in the bank than 4, or at least a lot more in the works for sure. As we know, Rachel has an amazing team. You've been coaching for about 3 years now? Is it 3? Yeah. You just had your anniversary, right? Yeah. I don't know if I'm stealing some of your story. I just kind of had to put you up on I had to share this with the team. So, so Rachel's been in the business for 3 years. And I'm not going to share all of her crazy but yet amazing stats with you guys. But she is a Success Club All-Star, which means that she has hit Success Club at least every month for 12 months in a row. But you're probably way past that now. I don't even know how many months you are, but she, which means that she's really consistent in running this business. But more than that, what I think Rachel does a really awesome job is she really mentors the heck out of her coaches and growing them and growing her team. And I honestly think that's your specialty other than crunching numbers, which I guess maybe that's what you and Woody do. But that's why I'm having Rachel on the call tonight. She's going to talk to us a little bit about volume to help kind of teach us a little bit to know a little bit more about this whole volume stuff and to also talk about the value and importance of what hitting Success Club does for your business. So I'm going to pass it over to you, Rach.
Thanks, girl. And it's so good seeing some of your most familiar faces and names because I don't get to see you guys as often as I would like. So first and foremost, thank you guys for jumping on this call. Is my internet okay?
I think so.
You can hear me okay? Okay. There was a little spotty earlier, so I just wanted to make sure. So yeah, I've been coaching now for 3 years. My anniversary was January 20th, so I just passed it. And it's been a crazy ride, and I'm kind of going to change things a little bit. I'm going to talk more about the importance of Success Club first. And then I'm going to roll that into volume because, guys, honestly, volume, everything from your business drives from Success Club. If you want a successful business, that's the key component. That's the core of your business is Success Club. And that's honestly what I've been able to do and how I've been able to grow my business is just focusing on that. So I'm going to share numbers. I'm going to share some numbers with you. And I want to share my journey with Success Club because I am a Success Club All-Star, but this is the second time I've became a Success Club All-Star. So you're probably like, what the hell are you talking about? But that means, so Success Club was never something that just came right to me. I was never one of those coaches that just signed up and right off the bat just got it. Like, had people crawling to me wanting to sign up, right? Like it was a struggle for me for probably the first 9 to 10 months of my business. I struggled with Success Club. I didn't really understand the importance of it. And I made it a very stressful event for myself. And that when I stressed myself out like that, and then when I put that Success Club towards my business, I didn't want to work the business, right? So there were so many months where I would, for example, I signed up January 20th. And February, I helped 4 people. So I hit Success Club 8. March, I think I didn't help anybody. I think I might have helped 1 or 2 people, right? So I missed Success Club. And then I would hit Success Club 2 months in a row, and then I would lose it again. And I would hit it for a month and then lose it again for 2 months. And it really kind of messed with my head and my mindset in that time in my business, because at that time, I was starting to bring coaches into the network. And I'll never forget that point in my business where it was September, and I had 2 coaches in this business that were actively working the business, and they both hit Success Club 10, and I couldn't even hit Success Club. And at that moment, that was a very defining moment in my business where I questioned everything. I questioned my leadership. I questioned my ability to work this business. I questioned if I was good enough. And I put so much pressure on myself because I didn't hit it. And I kept thinking, you know, how could I possibly lead these people when they're doing things that I can't even do? I felt very belittled to them, right? I couldn't help them in that point. So at that point in my business, I'll never forget it. And it was that month of October of 2014, I made a decision, and that was it. And I just said, I'm never going to miss another month in Success Club, and I'm going to become an all-star. And that was my main goal for this business. And I did everything. And I think this call kind of is coming in on a really great point, because it is the last day of the month. So if you're not at Success Club, guess what? You still have 3 hours to achieve Success Club. And there were times in my business where I was working up until 11 o'clock at night, sitting on my computer, waiting for that person to sign up, and I wouldn't go to sleep until that person signed up. But it happened. So I made that my biggest goal in this business. And I knew, because we kind of drill it into your head, right? Like, hit Success Club, be successful. Hit Success Club, be successful. Like, the words in itself, right? So that's what I knew. If I wanted to reach those big goals that I had set for myself, I knew that's where it started. So some things that I did to kind of take, because I created this very bad culture around Success Club. It stressed me out when I saw it, right? So what I did is I changed the name of it. And I just kept saying to myself, every single morning I woke up in October for 12 months straight, I said, I'm going to help 3 people today. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go to the Success Club boards that my upline posted. I'm going to see who's always on the top of those boards, and I'm going to message them, and I'm going to see what they're doing in order to hit Success Club 20, because I'm struggling with Success Club 5, right? So I reached out to those people that were killing it, and I asked them, what are you doing differently than what I'm doing? I know you're sharing your story. I know you're being consistent on Facebook, but what else are you doing? And it was that inviting part that I missed. So the entire first 10 months of my business, I didn't know what it meant to invite somebody into a challenge group. Does that sound kind of ridiculous? I went that long not knowing how to do a single invite. I thought by me posting on Facebook was an invite. That's how naive I was with this whole network marketing. I literally had no idea what I was doing with this business. So I reached out to a friend. She told me she sends messages to people, and she basically was cold inviting them. So I was like, okay, well, if she's doing it, I'm going to try it. I actually copy and pasted the message, the script that she used to send out, that she used for her customers, people to get to invite on her list. And I did it. And I sent out 3 messages every single day the entire month for 30 days. And I hit Success Club, right? So going through the journey, I obviously had to tweak it because the message wasn't me. And I realized, and I asked myself, if I received this message through Facebook, would I reply? And the answer was honestly no. So I had to tweak it to me, but I did that. So the whole importance of this is I made that decision to go for it, and I did whatever the hell it took me to get there. So sometimes, guys, that meant calling in a family member when it was the last day of the month saying, hey, I need a favor. Can you just help me? And will you buy a challenge pack for me? You probably need it. And I would always throw that in. Say you need it anyways. So Don't worry. So I get if you're going through, if you make Success Club stressful, it's not going to be fun. But when you change your mindset into thinking like, oh my God, I can help 3 people. I can change 3 people's lives. And just give yourself that small goal and wake up every single day with that intention of, I'm going to help change someone's life. Why? Because this business is changing my life. And that's the intention I had every single day I signed into my computer. So going forward, I hit Success Club. I became an all-star. It was a very exciting time in my business. And then what did I do? I let off the gas. I stopped doing those daily things that I was doing to get me to Success Club. And guess what happened? I thought at that point in my business, it was just going to run for itself. And that's the complete opposite of what it did. I achieved Success Club November 2015, and December, I missed it. So again, guys, I'm telling you this because I'm not one of those perfect coaches that has hit Success Club 25 months in a row. I've had my failures, but I messed up on my own self. That was my own fault, right? Because I let off the gas, because I stopped doing those daily actions that were getting me those results in the beginning. So what did I have to do? I had to achieve Success Club again for 12 months straight. And yes, I'm like a Success Club All-Star 2 is what I call myself. 13 months running. And I go back to this because it truly is one of the most important factors in your business. Why? Because everything derives from Success Club. You get the points to move your business forward. You get the volume points, which is something I'm going to talk to more about. You get rank. You get the recognition. It is everything, right? So do you guys is it helping you understand just how important, like if you set one goal for yourself every single month, it's to work your ass off to at least help 3 people. 2 people if you use the BOD, which everybody should be the all access BOD, right? You can find 2 people in your network. Don't tell me that you're exhausted your Facebook network. You have not exhausted. I've been coaching for 3 years. I'm still finding people in my network. Why? It's because I'm constantly adding people that I'm attracted to. I check people out on my Facebook and I will add them. I'm liking, I'm connecting, I'm commenting with them. I'm constantly trying to add value into my social media posts so that people can relate to me, right? The post I just put up today, it was a really long one. I typically don't post long posts, but it is 100% the truth of me. And so I know the right people are going to read that, right? So I'm relating to people that are probably struggling what I struggled with in the past. And I'm letting them know that there's a light to the end of the tunnel. So I'm constantly making sure that I add value into the things that I'm posting with. And the reason why I've gotten my business to where it's at today is because I make Success Club non-negotiable. So you have to figure out what it is for you. If the word stresses you out, change the word. If you wake up every single morning with the intentions of saying, oh, I can't do it, like, how am I going to do this? It's just so hard. I hate inviting. It's so icky. I don't want to sound salesy. Don't do that stuff. Don't be salesy. Don't sound icky. Just be you. Something that really helped me in the beginning is I heard one of my friends told me this, and she's like, would it be weird if I asked you to go to the gym with me? I was like, no, not at all. All my friends always used to ask me to go to the gym with me. She goes, so why is it weird for me to ask you if you want to work out with me from home? It's not weird, right? So we have to remove that stigma of network marketing kind of out of our heads, and we have to just go for it. Because guys, I know a lot of you want to push for Diamond. I know a lot of you want to go on a Success Club trip. That was one of my biggest goals, was getting on that trip. And I did it. I haven't missed one since. Because they're incredible. But you have financial goals. You want to get out of debt. All of that comes from Success Club. I wish there was another way to tell you that, but that's just the simplicity of this business. There's a reason why we have the 4 vital behaviors. It's not just because Carl Zeitzler thought it sounded good and thought it could really like excite coaches. It's because it's a proven system to work. And that's what this business is. So if you stay committed, if you look at your power hour, you need to look at, I just talked about this with the girls on my team call last night. If you look at your power hour and you have all your daily activities that you do within that day to shut your computer and you feel good about whatever your work day consisted of Beachbody wise, right? What you need to figure out, what are those few key activities, those few core activities that are going to be the money making activities, that are going to be the activities that are going to help you reach your goals. So whatever my goals are, whatever Claire's goals are, whatever Nicole's goals are, they're not your goals. Everyone has their own set of goals. So the worst thing that you could ever do in this business is compare your goals to someone else's goals. You have to work this business for yourself. You have to have that clear vision, and you just have to freaking go for it. Guys, I'm no different from any of you on this call. I honestly laugh at myself sometimes because of how successful I am in this business, because it almost, like, I don't feel like it. Sometimes I felt like it shouldn't have happened to me, because I am the most plain girl next door, like nothing special. I don't have any social media. I mean, I did go to school for business, but I didn't realize that until like 2 years ago that I have a degree in business. And I was like, oh, I'm actually an entrepreneur. I think this is actually working. The regular girl. Yeah, the normal girl. So I kind of lost my train. I always lose my train of thought, and I always get sidetracked. So find out what it is what's going to move your business forward. So whether you have a rank goal, whether you have an income goal. Am I frozen? Am I good? Everyone else is frozen. Okay. Rank goal, income goal, weight loss goal, whatever those goals are, what you need to figure out, what are the key activities for your business that are going to get you there, right? And I guarantee you one of them is going to be Success Club, because that's what's going to move your business forward, right? So the second part is volume. So I feel like a lot of people kind of know me for the income side of the business. Mainly that's because that's how I grew my business. I will tell you, rank does not equal income. And I think a lot of coaches get that confused in their businesses. But let me stress this one thing to you. You need rank in order to earn an income, right? But rank doesn't equal income. So make sure that you understand those two terms. You need to rank advance in order to continue to grow your business. But just because you see these, star diamond coaches, it doesn't mean that they're making bank, guys. A little side story that, a little toot my horn kind of little thing. PassionFIT Nation, the team that you guys are all a part of, we're the strongest team in Drop the Cookie, which is Liz Harkey's team, which is insane. Like, that to me is insane, to kind of look down and see what all of you guys are doing. Like, be proud of that. We have one of the, if not the strongest team. Second thing I'm going to toot my horn about that I haven't actually shared with anyone, I am, besides Liz Harkey, I am the highest income earner upon Drop the Cookie, right? So I'm 4-star qualifying. So let me just stress that to you. When you see these coaches rank advance into 5-star, 6-star, whatever star diamond they're ranked into, understand that doesn't mean that they're making $1 million in the business. They're just building meters. And that's important. That's extremely important in this business. Thanks, Claire. You guys keep freezing. I don't know if it's my internet or like, you guys, am I good? Okay. I think I'm good. So with volume, how many diamonds are on this call? 2? Okay. So, which is great, because this is a good thing to kind of know before you get to diamond. Diamond is always, you need to get to diamond. Eliminate that fear factor of pushing to diamond, because honestly, what I tell my personally sponsored coaches is when you reach the rank of emerald, that to me signifies that you are an active coach, right? Your next goal is getting to diamond, because that shows me that you actually want to build a strong business. And for you to go any further in this business, you need to create leaders in your downline, right? For you to advance to a star diamond. So how my new coaches that come in, that's the exact system I tell them. Emerald, when you're an active coach, that shows me that you're going to work the business. Diamond is when you become and you step into that leadership role. 2-star diamond is when the fun starts to happen. So we eliminate that fear of, oh my God, I can't hit diamond, it's so hard. No, that's the next step. That's step 2. 2-star diamond is the one where it gets hard, because for you to advance to 2-star diamond, guys, you need to create 2 leaders, 2 diamonds in your downline. And that's challenging, right? But that's what's going to set you apart, and that's what's going to make the income grow in, and that's what's going to make volume grow as well. So when you guys reach diamond, I'm sorry to break your heart, not a lot changes. Yeah, you get the recognition, and it's fantastic, and you get a $4 raise. Awesome, proud of you all. But your business does not completely change. That is the starting line of your business. Like, that's when you sit in the driver's seat and you're saying, okay, I'm ready to take off, right? So I want to stress that importance to you. So when I got to my business to diamond, when I was a diamond coach, I didn't know what to really work for. I didn't know if I should work for rank or for income. And that was the simple question that I got asked. It was, what are you building your business for? So when you get to diamond, prepare to ask yourself this question. Are you going to build it for rank, or are you going to build it for income? And there's no wrong answer to that question. You have to align your goals with your vision. So you have to make sure that if you're going to push for rank, that's aligning with your goals. And rank has to motivate you so much that you wake up every single morning like ready to go for it. For me, it was income. And a lot of coaches won't push for income because it's a lot harder to push for, right? Because for rank, we know exactly how to achieve rank. We have the specific formula as what we need to achieve rank, correct? Diamond, 8 active coaches, 2 emeralds on 1 leg. That's pretty simple, right? We know how to do it. Income is not a formula. There's no formula to figure out how much money you want to make in this business. But what I can say is helping your coaches see the vision, helping them hit Success Club, and helping them become leaders. Those are the 3 things I always focus on in my business when I have new coaches come in. Helping them hit Success Club, helping them create their why or their vision, and helping them just go with it, be leaders, and create their own teams, and encourage them to rank advance. And I tell all my coaches, and I tell all of you guys, I hope each and every single one of you on this call surpass me in rank, and I hope you surpass me in income. That's what excites me. And I hope it pushes you to beat me, right? To beat me in this business. It's a challenge. Challenge accepted. So when you want to build for volume, I wouldn't, honestly, until you get to diamond, guys, don't build for volume, because it's not going to happen. Until you get to diamond, do not build for volume. So build for rank first. When you get to diamond, ask yourself, okay, what am I going to build my business for? Then you make the decision. And when you make that decision, you don't change your mind. They will both grow. Rank and income will both come. One's just going to come, whichever one you focus on first is going to come faster. And then there's going to come a time in your business where you're going to have to change. And that's actually what I'm going through right now, because for the last 3 years, I've built my business for income. I'm at a standpoint in rank. I have 6 diamonds on one of my legs, and I have 1 diamond on the other leg, right? So I can't advance any further until I get another diamond on my right leg, which is what I'm currently focusing on to advance to 8-star, right? And so it's not that I love pushing for rank advancements, but it's what I need to do in order for my business to continue to grow, in order for our team to continue to grow. And I guarantee you, and just keep an eye open, because I know Claire's going to let you guys all in on this. When we are qualifying for 8-star, it is an entire hands-on team thing. Guys, Star Diamond is not just one person. It is an entire. So that's all of you on this call. It matters. So when we're there, get ready to push for it because it's going to go. But so there's going to come a time in your business when you're going to have to make that change, and you're going to have to realign your goals and push for the other thing that you're not pushing for in order to continue to grow. You're going to have to get uncomfortable. But it's so worth it when you reach your goals that you set for yourself in the beginning of this business. So to kind of give you a rewind of what I've been able to accomplish, just to kind of show you the potential of what this business has, because I think so many of us don't actually understand what this business can do for our life. And being in it for 3 years, I have the experience that I can share it with you. So I've been able to completely pay off all of my credit card debt within my first year of the business, which was $10,000. This year, I just paid off $32,000 in my student loans. So I no longer have student loans to my name. We were able to buy a brand new car right off the lot 2 years ago. We're traveling literally almost every single month completely debt free. My biggest goal, I'm trying to hurry up because I have 10 minutes left. My biggest goal in this business, my biggest vision was my husband's military. If you guys don't know that, so I'm a military spouse. He's getting out of the Marine Corps. So my biggest goal in this business when I first started was I wanted to create something. I wanted to create an income so that when he was getting ready to leave the Marine Corps, he didn't have to go and look for a job, where he could potentially take like 6 months off and golf if that's what he wanted to, because he's given so much of his time to the military and to the service, and he's traveled so much and all that other crap. And literally in a month and a half, when we're getting ready to exit the Marine Corps, he can technically retire and never have to work again because of what I've been able to do with this business. Like, that gives me goosebumps. Like, that's insane to me, right? At the age of 27, I can say I retired my husband. How many of you wish or hope that you could do that? Like, in 3 years. So that's what I'm talking about, guys, when I'm saying, like, get that vision in your head and just go for it. There is nothing holding you back. That is one thing that I stand out from so many other coaches, is I just didn't stop doing the daily vital behaviors that I've done. I made Success Club a non-negotiable in my business. And that 1 month where I missed it, I didn't quit. It was a learning experience for me. It was a huge learning experience. And I got right back up and I said, I'll never feel like that again. And I'll never put myself in that position again. And I haven't since that day. So I ask of you guys, I know I was supposed to talk about volume and I didn't really. I ask of you guys to just commit and to make that promise to yourself to give this business a chance to work. Don't be here 3 months from now. Don't give yourself a deadline. Don't give yourself, like, say 6 months from now, I'll see if this business works. Show up and be here a year from now and tell me your life has not changed from this business. Prove to me that it didn't. Because if you can literally share it with me and say, Rachel, this business sucks, and I'll go through all the questions and I'll ask you if you showed up every single day and if you were as passionate as you said you were going to be. And if you weren't, then you owe me. I owe you money. Other than that, because it won't happen. I guarantee you guys, this business is proven. Like I said, I'm no one special. I just went for it and I didn't stop, and I'm not going to stop. I'm trying to realign my goals. It's really hard when you accomplish everything you set out you wanted to do, it's really hard to think about what's next. Like, that's actually the struggle I deal with now, is what do I want to do now? It's something me and my husband constantly talk about. What's next for us? What do we want to accomplish next? But it's really freaking exciting to think about, like, potentially building a house. Yeah, I can't even stomach that right now. But I know we have like 6 minutes left, so I wanted to open it up for questions if you guys have any questions. If not, I can keep blabbing.
I unmuted everybody but me. Sorry. Thank you so much, Rachel. I know most of your numbers, but it's still mind blowing every time I hear them. And just knowing where you're at right now, I think you just floored the crap out of our team. So hopefully this will a little, and we have some brand new coaches on the call too. So I know this is hopefully amping up a lot of people right now. Yeah.
Awesome. Good. I'm glad.
Any questions for Rachel, guys, or even just things about like her tips on hitting Success Club and things like that?
I have a question.
Oh,
go ahead.
So, I mean, I'm one of the people who's kind of new to this. So first off, that really, just hearing that really excited me. So congratulations as well. You talked a little bit about those daily behaviors. So I'm still trying to figure out like what my daily behaviors need to be. So could you just kind of like run through those again really quick?
Yeah. So for my business, I make sure I'm connecting with people, because I know if I connect with people, it's going to help me reach my Success Club goal. So I invite every single day. I have a specific number, typically between 3 to 5 invites, and that's just to challenge groups. I hardly ever invite to the coaching opportunity. So invites, I'm sending friend requests. I am commenting and liking other people's posts. I'm reaching out to people that have liked or commented on my post, just like saying, hey, thanks for the support. I check in with my challengers. I check in with my coaches on my team page. Personal development is always a must for me. Workout Shakeology, recognize, and yeah. And then I always check my online office. That's like, I check that thing like it's trash. But so I would look at, like, maybe Claire will have like a couple of power hour checklists. I can send you one too that I use, and you can kind of use that and base your weeks off of that, like your power hours or some daily non-negotiables. What I did for myself is I always made sure that if I was like a really busy that day, I couldn't go to sleep unless I connected or invited 3 people. That was like, I couldn't fall asleep unless I did that, because I knew that I had to do that in order to continue to grow my business. Did that help?
Yeah, thank you.
No, I mean, I was even writing those down too, because I was like, what's your secret sauce? Like the
secret to this business is to show up and just do it. So I have a question for you guys. It's January 31st. We're at the end of the first month of 2017. I know you guys all had really big goals for yourself this year. Who is going to be in Success Club next month? Everyone raise your hand.
I had to think about it.
You're all going to be in Success Club.
Oh, Steph, you will. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we've got some brand new faces. This is actually Steph's first team call ever. Alex, one of your first or second. So yeah, we've got some brand new faces. We got some, but you guys, you're gonna knock February out of the park. I know it. You guys have been working so hard.
Truth be told, I think newer coaches have such a more advantage because you have so many people to talk to. You haven't talked to a million people already.
That's
So
true.
True.
so just go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Go for no.
Absolutely.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Rachel. I know we're about to run out here, but thank you so much for taking the time out of your night tonight. I know you're running your Diamond Push group right now, where Julie is at the moment. But thank you so much for taking the time. I know our team just ate it up. I have 4 notes right here, and I have known you for a year, and I still wrote all this stuff down. So I'll make sure to connect with you about that tracker, because I have a few, but just kind of nice to compare and contrast what other people are using. So, but thank you so much, and look forward to talking to you soon. All right, bye, guys. Have a great day.
Bye. Thank you.